through this haze, one thing is clear.
You see how close they are to all of this? And they're breathing all of that.
People in Salt Creek neighborhood are not happy.
What are these people on American Metal trying to do, kill us? I mean, this is ridiculous.
Flames at the American Iron Metal scrapyard are sparking outrage. Kathleen Cordova says it's coating her property with embers and chemicals.
Something has got to give. It seems like Salt Creek here is always the forgotten little town. You know, we're getting tired of it, and people complain, but nobody comes out to help us.
A fire also started at the scrapyard in April. In both incidents, flames burned through a pile of crushed up car interiors.
Last time I was here, it was burning chemicals, and all this place was clouded up. It did bother me that time. I was sleeping on the couch right next to the window, and that smelled like barbecue-ish. You know when you're barbecuing, that smell like that.
10-year-old Damian Apodaca watched the smoke and police roll in. Officers alerting this neighborhood of the health advisory.
The thing that made me nervous is how many police there were, and I thought it was going to be a big problem.
This smoke is blowing away from us right now, but even still, you can smell the stench of these chemicals, and neighbors worry about how long that smell is going to stick around.
We don't know what chemicals are going to be sticking in our trees, on our plants, in our houses, in our dirt.
Nadine Triste is fed up.
Who takes responsibility for making sure it doesn't happen again? That's what we want to know.
Triste and her neighbors hope that the next thing that blows through this neighborhood is change. As we've been reporting, the EPA is out here monitoring for air quality, and they're also taking some samples of some lakes around here to make sure that they are not contaminated by this fire. Now, as for residents, this health advisory is going to remain in effect until this fire is completely out. In Pueblo, Emily Allen, KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, Emily, thank you so much. We'll be tracking that throughout the night as well. Storms, rain, hail, and high winds. We've seen a little bit of everything this weekend. The storm sticking around all day long across southern Colorado, but people were not going to let the weather keep them from doing a little shopping in Old Colorado City. Storm Tracker 13's Jason Laird is here with us now. At least it wasn't a complete washout. I mean, this morning was beautiful. This evening was nice.
Yeah, really, it was just that one bout of rain that moved through Colorado Springs. Thank goodness it didn't stick around too long. Did warrant a flood advisory for a period of time, but no significant flooding reported. Take you over to Pueblo right now, at least for the fire in that area. Winds aren't too terrible right now out of the east, about 5 miles an hour, 47 degrees in Pueblo. Very comfortable evening out there right now. 51 in Woodland Park. Looking at calm winds. Beautiful shot there. You can see hardly a cloud in the sky. Finally starting to clear up this evening. Showing you the big picture right now. The only system we're tracking north of Colorado Springs moving into Lyman. Just a little rain there. Nothing to get too terribly excited about. And one system that did track through Lamar. We are having a weak little cold front try to move through the region, and that it could instigate a few more showers north of Colorado Springs tonight. But again, we're not looking at anything crazy severe this evening. Temperatures right now 60 in Colorado Springs, 60 here in Pueblo. Looking at the 60s, or low 60s I should say, through the eastern plains, 40s and 50s in the high terrain. Those overnight lows cooling into the 50s as well, being about 51 in Colorado Springs, 54 in Pueblo, 30s, 40s throughout the high terrain, and mid 50s again throughout the eastern plains. A little chillier there in Lyman. A lot of cooler air moving through with all those storms we've had over the past few days. Here's what we're going to be tracking and telling you more about coming up into Maine weather. We do have some lingering storms tomorrow afternoon, of course, kind of like what we saw this weekend. But a little bit of a dry up. Only problem, it's kind of a one-day-only sale, and more tropical moisture returns to the forecast. I'm going to let you know how that plays out and what that means for the next 7 days coming up. Greg, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Jason, thank you so much. Well, you were our eyes on the skies again today. Let's take a look at some of the pictures you sent in. The rain and storms hit Pueblo West this afternoon. Jessica Morris took this picture of the storm clouds building up over Pueblo West. Andrea Remmer sent us this shot of the storm around 5 o'clock. The storm moving in over Ellicott at that point, and a gorgeous shot from John Tomke, this one near Olney Springs. Well, it seemed like just about everyone was outside earlier today enjoying the sun over in Manitou Springs. People brought their yoga outside. Many cyclists took advantage of the dry weather, and these folks were busy practicing in the shade. Everyone says they are loving the vitamin D, but they also say all of the recent rain has not stopped them from getting outside.
We're grateful for the beauty of Colorado today and Pikes Peak and the incline, and just being so grateful for living in Colorado. Weather to Coloradans just don't matter. You put your fenders on, or there's no bad weather, there's just bad clothes.
Man's best friend getting in on the sunshine as well today. Tourists visiting Manitou Springs were taking in the sights of the flowers, and of course, as you just saw there, a beautiful shot of Pikes Peak. Meanwhile, tonight, the National Weather Service says a recent tornado near Denver has been rated as an EF3 on the enhanced Fujita scale. The twister hit along the Boulder and Larimer County lines on Thursday. The tornado had winds of up to 140 miles per hour. The EF rating is higher than average for a Colorado twister. Over a dozen homes were damaged, 3 of them destroyed. The tornado touched down south of Berthoud. And we always want to keep you one step ahead of the storm on the networks of KRDO with a live Doppler radar and up-to-the-second updates. Head over to our website anytime, day or night. We are KRDO.com. More homes flooded in a northeast Colorado Springs neighborhood. Residents there tell us 7 more homeowners now are trying to pump water out of their houses. We've been telling you all weekend about the homes on Moccasin Pass Court where water has leaked into basements. Homeowners have been left pumping water out for almost a week now. The city says they will investigate the source of those leaks. Could range from anything from an underground stream possibly, or even high sediment or a leak from nearby Douglas Creek. Some local military veterans dealing with physical and emotional injuries from service are feeling much better this weekend. The improvement came after they learned how to fly gliders at the Meadow Lake Airport in Falcon. New at 10, KRDO News Channel 13, Scott Harrison shows us how taking to the skies helped veterans on the road to recovery.
This is the back seat view in a glider. It's exciting, but it also can be relaxing to someone in physical or emotional pain. And this is what a flight can do: relieve tension and bring families closer together. That's what it did for retired Army engineer Stephen DeYoung Jr. and his wife, Christina King.
It helps us to help them. It's hard for me to get my husband out of the house with his PTSD and his issues. And so with this, he was able to get out. First time I've seen him relax in a couple months.
It was an experience that I've never thought I'd be able to live in my life. It was absolutely amazing. So I lost my mother to suicide March 6th this year. So being up there she was with me. So looking out to the horizon, looking out to the mountains, kind of hit home.
The Soaring Eagle and Wounded Warrior Foundations are teaming up to help get the concerns of military families off the ground and to rise above them. This is the second year that this glider orientation has been available to wounded warriors. 10 veterans showed up on the first day yesterday. Only 3 decided to come back today and stick with this and become solo pilots. Now, the overall goal of this is to keep this kind of therapy free for wounded warriors and to make it even more available to them.
And we're all volunteers, so nobody gets paid here. The only thing we're paying for is the cost of the glider and the tow plane and gas.
Christina says Stephen is 75% of the way back to normal in just 6 months of being in this program. So what will it take to get more veterans involved?
My message to those soldiers would be, take that step. Take that step. It will help. I promise you that. It will help.
In Falcon, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.
Now, if you'd like to help wounded warriors in this project, we posted a link to more information on our web story at krdo.com. Colorado Springs investigators are still looking into a fire at a mobile home park. Investigators tell us they believe it was set intentionally. It happened last night in the 5100 block of Airport Road in the southeast part of the Springs. You can see some of the damage in the pictures the fire department shared on Twitter. No one was arrested, and investigators are still looking into the cause and for more clues into that fire. Again, they do believe it was intentionally set. Well, 3 vehicles, along with a police car, will need repairs. Police say a drunk driver plowed into them while they were parked. An officer was in the 2500 block of Verde on an unrelated call overnight. His police car was parked on the north curb along with other cars. A red truck driving by sideswiped 3 parked cars before rear-ending the cop's car. The driver then ran off, leaving a small child in a car seat, but officers caught up to him a few minutes later. No one was hurt. Police believe alcohol was involved. A string of shattered car windows has police and drivers on alert across I-25. This morning, a driver's window was shattered on the interstate in Berthoud. They called 911 saying they had heard an explosion as the window shattered, and they're not alone. Other drivers have reported windows shattered along I-25 between Broomfield and Fort Collins in the last few weeks. Police say it's too early to tell if this is connected to two unconnected shootings on the interstate. New details on a prison escape in New York. Some say it's like something out of a movie, and now hundreds of law enforcement are on the hunt for a pair of escaped killers. The two prisoners, convicted killers, busted out of New York's biggest maximum security prison yesterday. Governor Andrew Cuomo toured the facility today. Officials say the men escaped from their separate prison cells, stuffed clothes under the covers to make it look like they were still there, used old tunnels cut through concrete walls and a steam pipe before crawling out a manhole. Authorities think they may have been helped.
They were heard. They had to be heard. They worked their way down 4 stories from the catwalk, shimmying down pipes.
The prison is close to the border, and officials are hoping the men did not escape into Canada. Well, rescue workers, family members, and others held an emotional memorial service today for those lost in a Chinese river cruise ship disaster. 431 people died when the Eastern Star overturned last week. 11 people are still missing. Crews have turned the ship upright as recovery efforts continue. The ship's captain and chief engineer are now being questioned. It's not yet clear what caused the ship to capsize. President Obama arrived in Germany today to attend the annual G7 meeting of world leaders. Russian involvement in Ukraine is a top issue at the summit. The president is expected to work to extend sanctions on Russia until it honors a ceasefire. The Russian government denies it sent troops into Ukraine or armed separatists. G7 meetings will continue on Monday. It's the ultimate derby for some aspiring racers, how they fulfilled their need for speed all on their own.
And we've had a weekend of showers and thunderstorms. What's this next week have in store for us? I'll have your 7-day forecast coming up after the break.
Summit Hearing Centers is introducing the new ReSound Link Squared. Hearing has never felt so effortless. Get a vivid sense of space and speech. ReSound Link Squared is made for iPhone to stream stereo sounds directly from your iPhone. Connect with your loved ones. We're so confident that you'll hear better with the new Link Squared that we guarantee it or your money back plus an additional $200. Now that's a guarantee. Call Summit Hearing Centers now for your free hearing test.
There's no way that a mattress should cost $3,000 or more. There's only so much raw material and labor that go into a mattress. I had my own factory for 37 years, and I know a little bit about the cost of goods.
Why are some mattresses so expensive?
Factories have learned that they can mark up mattress big time, and then they force mattress stores to double their price. It's called MAP pricing. And Kyle, we buy a lot of mattresses at the right price. And by the way, if you're watching one of those high-priced mattress infomercials, who's paying for it?
KRDO Mobile on the Go, powered by Aspen View Homes.
What's more American than a cheeseburger? This cheeseburger, loaded with a hot dog and potato chips. In the hands of all-American model Samantha Hoops. In a hot tub. In a pickup truck, driven by an American bull rider. On an aircraft carrier. Under the gaze of Lady Liberty. As she admires the most American thick burger with a split hot dog and kettle-cooked potato chips on a fresh-baked bun. New at Carl's Jr.
Storm Tracker 13 is sponsored by Southern Colorado Roofing.
The weather refused to slow down some people in Old Colorado City this afternoon. Not quite crazy enough to keep the streets empty. In fact, sunny from what you see there. For one Southern Colorado resident, though, she says she's just ready for these spotty afternoon showers to stop.
It's kind of maddening. It kind of brings your mood up and then you go right down and it's just like, really?
Question now is whether the weather will permit some shopping tomorrow. Storm Tracker 13's Jason Laird here in the Weather Center now with the latest on our forecast as we head into the work week.
Yeah, if I had a nickel for every time everybody said that or asked me if these afternoon showers are going to move out anytime soon.
Better than really dry, though.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Definitely a nice change from the past couple of years. Currently, we're still tracking a few light showers across the area. Nothing moving through Colorado Springs right now. Let's show you on the HD Doppler what we've got cooking. Just one shower moving through the Black Forest region, but that again is going to track more along I-70 as the evening progresses. Just some light showers moving throughout that area. As for your skycast, not a whole lot going on tomorrow. Again, Monday's going to start out nice. Right around 4, we'll see a few showers start to move over top of the high terrain and try to break loose across the eastern plains. A lot fewer and further between tomorrow, so again, shouldn't be a bad day for you, allowing those daytime highs to get up to 77 in Colorado Springs, 84 in Pueblo, and almost pushing the 90s throughout the eastern plains. However, I want to show you our hurricane tracker right now and a tropical storm that's going to be our next weather maker, all right? It's moving in off of the coast of California right now. Blanca is the tropical storm. We're looking at about 65-mile-an-hour winds out of this. This system is going to track like this. As it continues to move in off of the South Pacific, that system is going to drag moisture into the state and, again, make way for more showers as soon as Wednesday rolls around. Here's how that next 7 days is going to play out for you. Again, looking fairly nice tomorrow. Just a few showers rolling through the area. Tuesday looks to be dry. However, Wednesday, Thursday, once that tropical storm makes its way inland and draws all that South Pacific moisture our way, we're going to drop those temperatures back down to 78 degrees and afternoon showers and thunderstorms Wednesday and Thursday. Pueblo, not a bad day tomorrow. Again, 84 degrees, climbing to 91 on Tuesday. Get out and enjoy it because, again, that tropical storm dragging more moisture into the area on Wednesday and Thursday. Looks to be dry right now Friday, Saturday. We'll keep our fingers crossed on that one. Again, week of the 50s for your overnight lows there. Canyon City, 80 degrees tomorrow, warming up to 88 degrees on Tuesday. And then we're going to start to see those showers and thunderstorms move back in Wednesday and Thursday of this next week. Pretty consistent into the high 50s for your overnight lows, so fairly comfortable there. Teller County, moisture again tomorrow afternoon. A little bit heavier showers over top of the high terrain tomorrow, so of course we'll keep our eye on those burn scars just in case one of the showers does break loose over top. But again, dry on Tuesday. Tropical storm bringing moisture back to the forecast Wednesday, Thursday. Right now, looks like Friday, Saturday are going to be plenty of sunshine.
Tropical storm in a landlocked state.
Yeah, you got to love that. Happens quite often here. You get them off the South Pacific and they draw all that moisture up our way. It's kind of crazy to think about.
All right, well, Jason, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. The Rockies lose the ball from one of the most unlikely players. Josh is in later with sports.
Nissan gave a lucky few the ride of their life in the 2015 Nissan Altima.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Nissan Altima with blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower. Get the ride of your life at your local Nissan store. Lease Altima just $189 per month, plus bonus cash, or choose 0% financing for up to 72 months. Bonus cash ends June 30th. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
Denver Mattress is celebrating 20 years of crafting state-of-the-art American-made mattresses that deliver exceptional quality at a great price. And since we couldn't have reached this milestone without you, our customers, we'll be showing our appreciation with special savings all summer long. Starting this week, get the Doctor's Choice 2-piece queen mattress set in plush, Eurotop, or firm at our lowest price of the year, now just $4.99. Here's to 20 more great years from Denver Mattress, America's largest factory direct retailer.
Every auto insurance policy has a number. But not every insurance company understands the life behind it. Those who have served our nation have earned the very best service in return. USAA. We know what it means to serve. Get an auto insurance quote and see why 92% of our members plan to stay for life.
You know that old saying, there's 1,000 ways to slice a grape? Well, tell Arby's about the other 999, because we're still stuck doing it this way. Every morning hand slicing grapes just for one seasonal sandwich. If Arby's does all this work for just one sandwich ingredient, imagine what kind of effort we put into the rest of them. I mean, is somebody back there cracking pecans? Arby's, we have the meat.
Gas up and go with Loaf and Jug and KRDO.com. Celebrate the adventurous spirit of Colorado. Go to KRDO.com to register to win amazing prizes every day. KRDO and Loaf and Jug are giving away $100 gas cards each weekday through the month of June. Plus, register to win more great prizes from Beaver Run Resort, Colorado Renaissance Festival, Double Eagle Hotel and Casino, Garden of the Gods Trading Post, and historic Denver. Gas up and go with Loaf and Jug and KRDO.com.
Pioneer Sand Company is Colorado's largest dealer of landscape supplies with an experienced staff and great customer service. Pioneer is your total landscape headquarters. Looking for compost? Well, look no further. Pioneer offers compost from A1 Organics, Colorado's leader in organic recycling. For a superior, top-quality, fully tested compost, choose A1 Organics. Pioneer Sand Company. Come into one of our locations today or check us out online at pioneersand.com.
News Channel 13 closed captioning is sponsored by Phil Long.
Welcome back. In Pueblo West tonight, a burglary suspect has been arrested and another has been taken in for questioning. Pueblo County Sheriff's Office telling us they took the burglar, the suspect, 20-year-old Travis Makey. He was taken into custody on a $100,000 warrant. He's charged with committing a string of burglaries in the Pueblo West area. The Sheriff's Office continues to search for another person associated with the burglaries. He's been identified as a 20-year-old Samuel Joaquin Torres. If you have any information on these burglaries, you're asked to call Pueblo Crime Stoppers at 543-STOP. On a much lighter note now, dozens of pint-sized drivers took over the streets in Colorado Springs this weekend. They were putting their cars to the test for the 2015 Pikes Peak Soapbox Derby. KRDO News Channel 13's Zach Pagano finds out what it takes to cross the finish line.
They're stylish, they're homemade, and they're fast. The 2015 Pikes Peak Soapbox Derby is bringing the thrill of racing to downtown Colorado Springs.
I always have an adrenaline rush right before I race.
These drivers have a need for speed, and they don't even have a license.
I've noticed the weight placement and how you drive the car is probably the most important thing, so I'm just going to have to focus on my driving if I want to move on.
But practice makes perfect, and these drivers are ready for anything.
When I'm going down the hill, I think to myself, oh no, am I going to crash? What's going to happen? But then I just make it to the end and brake.
Don't let the wood and the plastic fool you. These cars travel up to 30 miles per hour, and they're difficult to maneuver. Just ask our new mayor, John Suthers.
Either by sabotage or something else, the steering mechanism didn't work in the second heat, and unfortunately we had a little crash down there. And you know, Colorado Springs being what it is, I'd like to blame it on a pothole, but as you can see, there aren't any potholes on the street.
Those who did cross the finish line say it's not all about taking first place.
I'm not worried about winning, just doing this fun thing, because it's not about the winning, it's just about hanging with your friends and getting to race cars down the hill.
Sometimes to finish a race, you just have to go along for the ride. In Colorado Springs, Zach Pagano, KRDO News Channel 13.
Can't even get it. You can't even blame it on the potholes at this point. The mayor getting shown up. The Soapbox Derby has 3 divisions, and the winners will compete in the All-American competition in Ohio. So that should be really good.
Yeah. He, on the ball there was the mayor.
Yeah, well, you know. It takes talent to do that.
Yeah, it does.
Sports.
Coming up in sports, the Rockies lose again. We'll show you how they lose. Plus, is this basket good enough for the Warriors over the Cavs? We'll find out next in sports.
Ram's continued leadership is eye-opening, like Ram 3500 with the best towing, best torque, the best payload, and Ram 1500 with the best fuel economy. It's no wonder more people are driving Ram trucks than ever before. Join us now during the Ram Drive and Discovery event.
Get a low-mileage lease on the 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for $269 a month for well-qualified lessees.
It's time to sit, sleep, dine, recline, and save during Furniture Days at Conn's Home Plus. Our biggest selection of furniture and mattresses ever. You'll find huge savings on the latest looks for every room in your home. And at Conn's, we say yes to credit, even when other stores say no. Just go to Cons.com to apply and get approved for your yes money. Then hurry to Furniture Days at Conn's Home Plus.
At Window World, we provide a straightforward approach to doing business.
With exceptional products at unbeatable prices.
Window World.
Simply the best for less.
Not only do we stand behind our windows,
we stand on them.
I have put slow smoked peppers and garlic together for a flavor to die for. Say hello to my new Popeye Smoky Garlic Chili Chicken with a side, a biscuit, and dipping sauce for just $4.99. Smokin'.
We're roaming, Wyoming, sun shining. Wheels rolling, rivers flowing, it's mind-blowing. We're roaming, Wyoming.
Visit WyomingTourism.org for a whole calendar of fun summer events.
Why Mazda? The experts say so.
Awarded top 10 safety pick, best economy car, best family sedan, best of everything. Mazda 3 starting at $14,995 and no payments till summer's over.
Why Mazda? Amazing value.
Mazda is the lowest 5-year cost to own brand, 2 years in a row. Mazda CX-5 starting at $17,995 and no payments till summer's over.
You can't research how a car makes you feel. So come test drive a new Mazda.
Bob Pinka's Mazda in Motor City.
Where nobody buys just one.
Tobacco is a problem.
Most tobacco users start young, like me.
Tobacco hooks us with sweet flavors.
Tobacco keeps us coming back with cheap products.
It's an addiction and a problem, and it's costing our community.
Get the facts. Protect our kids. Visit tobaccotargetsyouth.org.
You're all set. And the guy in front of you already paid for your food.
Oh. Well, then, let me pay for the guy behind me.
You, sure about that? Very generous.
Try the new bundled meal. 2 Big Mac sandwiches, 2 medium fries, 10 chicken McNuggets, and 1 perfect way to share the love.
Now, Josh Williamson with Southern Colorado's award-winning sports.
Good evening, sports fans. Well, Game 2 of the NBA Finals continue tonight. LeBron James was minus yet another player as Kyrie Irving will miss the rest of the series with a fractured kneecap. Pretty soon it'll be the King without his court. The King did a good job holding his court in this one. First quarter, Andrew Bogut. Look at that pass to Steph Curry, who gets the roll. Then it's Curry with a nice pass. This one behind his back to Leandro Barbosa. He knocks down the 3. LeBron James carrying the Cavs on his shoulder. The fadeaway cuts the lead to 2. He finished with a triple-double in this one. Klay Thompson had the game of his life. 3 ball good. He finished with 34. Fourth quarter, LeBron James opens things up for the Cavs. That 3 gives them an 11-point lead. The Warriors come back. Who else? Steph Curry, showing off his dribbling skills and then lays it in to tie it up at 87. For the second straight game in the series, we are heading to overtime. Steph Curry, though, will throw the ball away, and the Cavs win it by the final score of 90-87. LeBron James finished with 39 points, 16 rebounds, and 11 assists. James, not the Cavs, James evens the series at a game apiece, 95-93 in overtime. And believe it or not, the Rockies played a game without a weather delay today. That's right. The game started on time. It was Troy Tulowitzki bobblehead day in the series finale. And with the Rockies trailing by 1 in the 7th, Cargill golfs this one out. For the second day in a row, he goes yard. A solo shot evens the score at 2 apiece. And it will stay that way until the 9th. The unlikeliest player to hit a home run for the Marlins does just that. Adeiny Echeverria breaks the tie, just 2 home runs prior to that plate appearance. After the game, Boone Logan called it one of the worst sliders he'd ever thrown. Marlins win it 3-2. The USA women have revenge on their minds when it opens up World Cup action tomorrow. The U.S. still has a bitter taste in their mouths from the way the 2011 World Cup ended. 2 late goals to Japan before losing on penalty kicks. The U.S. will open with number 10 in the world, Australia, tomorrow, 5:30 Mountain Time. Also, one more note for you, too. Stan Wawrinka beats Novak Djokovic for the French final at the French Open.
All right, Josh, thanks a lot. We'll be right back.
Sublimity Lipo offers LipoLite, a non-invasive lipo technology at great prices with no downtime. Lose those unwanted inches today. Call Sublimity Lipo for a free consultation, 719-423-4170, or check us out at sublimitylipo.com.
Bold. It's having the confidence to turn ordinary events into extraordinary adventures, and having enough style to turn a few heads along the way. With cool tech features like available Qi wireless charging capability, and advanced safety systems like the standard backup camera, and a sophisticated design, you can boldly go just about anywhere. Right now, get 0% APR financing for 60 months on Camry, or lease Camry for just $179 per month. The 2015 Camry. Boldly explore at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Summit Hearing Centers is introducing the new Resound Link Squared. Hearing has never felt so effortless. Get a vivid sense of space and speech. Resound Link Squared is made for iPhone to stream stereo sounds directly from your iPhone. Connect with your loved ones. We're so confident that you'll hear better with the new Link Squared that we guarantee it or your money back plus an additional $200. Now that's a guarantee. Call Summit Hearing Centers now for your free hearing test.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Out-of-town roofer.
Out-of-town roofer? Who?
Good question. It's always a guessing game when you let one of these guys do your roofing. So wouldn't you rather have a sure thing? At Cornerstone Roofing, we guarantee to give you a full written estimate within 24 hours, so you'll know exactly what to expect. I've done business locally for over 40 years. And we always stand behind our work. We have to, because we care about integrity. And integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
Call Cornerstone Roofing for your free estimate.
Hi, Kyle. What are you doing?
I'm looking at all these bait-and-switch mattress advertisements. I used to work at one of these chain stores. They always advertise a lower price and quickly move you up to a more expensive mattress.
How about these outrageous claims where you save $1,000 on a mattress?
These mattresses were never sold at those high prices. You know what I like about working at American Furniture? We always have honest, everyday low prices and always in stock.
We're going to make your shopping for mattresses at American Furniture Warehouse a pleasant experience.
On his quest, Jack searched the globe for a flavorful spice, coveted by kings and sultans. At last, he found it. Exotic black pepper. Jack knew what he had to do. Trade his most beloved possession. And that's how far Jack went to bring you the Black Pepper Cheeseburger.
Black pepper cheese and peppercorn mayo. The Black Pepper Cheeseburger. Taste it before it's gone.
I was walking through the diamond cutter's office and something caught my eye. It was a diamond. It was fantastic and I was intrigued. Hi, I'm Louisa.
And Andrew with Louisa Graff Jewelers. If you want a diamond that will spark your passion with its fire, come to Louisa Graff Jewelers and see our intrigue cut diamonds. We are direct diamond importers, so our prices are great.
Register to win diamond earrings. Louisa Graff Jewelers, helping you be unforgettable.
We're the big jewelry store on the east side of Nevada.
Storm Tracker 13, keeping you ahead of the storm.
Sublimity Lipo offers LipoLite, a non-invasive lipo technology at great prices with no downtime. Lose those unwanted inches today. Call Sublimity Lipo for a free consultation, 719-423-4170, or check us out at sublimitylipo.com.
Ryan Nefke challenged all our viewers and he came out on top tonight for capturing Colorado. It's hard to beat a bullfrog with the rainbow in the background. Remember, we want to see Colorado through your eyes. You can send your pictures to our Facebook page and our website, wearekrdo.com. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Have a great day tomorrow. Good night.
My entire life for one thing, my blood, sweat, and tears for one goal, and you steal it from me.
It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
You wait until I'm standing at the finish line. You wait until I'm standing on the doorstep of history, and you betray me. You
James
betray
Novak isn't going to say anything, Sally. I talked to him. He
You betray me! Our family, our marriage bed, my future. You snatch the one thing that I care about. You steal my future
Our
from me.
future, Sally. Our future, and I didn't steal it. I'm telling you, nobody knows. Nobody's going to know. We're fine. We're fine.
Cyrus Bean knows.
You said yourself he's not going to say anything. It's his husband.
Yes. You fool. It is his husband. You screwed his husband. That was poison fruit. And he will not rest until he has vengeance. You idiot! You have unleashed a snake into our garden. You have spat in the face of my hard work. You have sullied my soul with your